Hello and welcome back to the channel once again. I am Alan, we are Leanne Presents. Leanne is behind the scenes doing all the technical wizardry.
I'm a wizard.
She's a wizard, like Chris Jericho. She throws fireballs at rags when she's not looking.
Yeah.
She doesn't honestly, she doesn't, don't report us. So we've got another unboxing here today, which is in this box here. We are hoping to do some more unboxings, some sort of smaller bite-sized videos, as it were. Not quite sure how bite-sized this one's going to be, considering what I think is going to be entailed, and there's going to be a lot of bits in this. So we're just going to crack straight into it. So bear with me while I slice. Mr. Slice making an appearance on another video. He's a little camera star. Yeah, he's like, I gotta be on your videos. He's like rags. Constantly needs to be in the videos. I should put that down while I'm moving stuff here. Okay. Glamorous assistant, could you kindly, let's do a reveal with this box moving, shall we? Dun 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 dun, go! Robotech Collector's Edition. Okay, so Robotech is an anime which was developed in a partnership between some Japanese companies and some American companies. It kind of takes, I think it's 3 different animes. One of them I know is Super Fortress Macross. And it kind of uses the animation and tells the story, a different story, as it were. And this was so well received. This entire series has got it's like 8.2, I think it is on IMDb. This thing is so highly rated. I've seen bits of it, haven't seen it all. So when I saw this, I came across this when they first announced it. Oh, you can see where I picked it up from. That's great. This is the collector's edition. But when I saw this, and it was quite pricey, and I was like, well, I don't particularly want to be paying that because I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it all. So when I saw recently that it had gone down in price, I kind of jumped at it. I was kind of umming and ahhing. I looked at the expenses. Payday came around. I was like, right, you know what? Let's just pull the trigger on it and let's go for it. And here it is. It's got a bit of a hefty weight to it, considering. I mean, it's not a massive box. I mean, I've not got the biggest hands in the world, but it's not a massive box, but it's got quite a bit of weight. Mainly, I feel it at the bottom, so I think everything's sort of been pushed down there. So let's doesn't really give much about the actual series on the back, so I'm hoping to get a blurb of something at some point on the back. Basically, the box contents includes exclusive Transformer Veritech, which is Roy Foker's VF-1S, which is battle damaged. It's an exclusive action figure of Roy Foker in a pilot uniform. You got a military-style 3-inch patches, as a set of 4 of those. All 85 episodes on Blu-ray, obviously, and over 7 hours of special features. These particular discs are region B encoded, so if you were to buy this or import this into America, it wouldn't work, or any other sort of region apart from region B. It has true Dolby HD sound, and the video is obviously 1080, but at 4:3 ratio, which is going to be interesting. 4:3 is, if you think of the old square TVs, that's 4:3 ratio. A normal widescreen would be 16:9 as a standard widescreen. So you'd have the widescreen here, with you'd have like this, but the bars, so I mean, using this as an example, 16:9 would be there. And then that's 4:3. So you keep that sort of square ratio, but they've upscaled it to a 1080 native kind of HD. You've got True HD English 5.1 soundtrack, obviously because it wasn't Japanese audio, it was all dubbed for in English, so this has only got the English tracks on it. It's got subtitles, obviously. Some of the special features, it does have standard definition, which is 480p, and it does have sort of just stereo sound on that. Series runtime 1,997 minutes approximately. That's a lot of time. Cool. I saw 1997. I thought that's not right. That's a misprint, but that's not the year it was released. But it's the runtime. Cool. So Mr. Slice making another appearance just to crack into some of this cellophane. I was twitchy about trying to rip the cellophane off these boxes directly because they can be quite stiff, and I don't want to damage the boxes because these are collector's items, you know. You see other people and they're sort of digging into the corners and they're mashing up the corners, doing unboxings. That is like a pet peeve for me. I can't do that. It's just, no thank you. You spend so much money on different things, you don't want to wreck them, especially off the bat. Cool. So, as you already saw, this is a HMV exclusive. This was not available anywhere else, as far as I'm aware, in the UK. How does this box open? There's a tab there. Just lift up. Aha, so it's like a little flap. Okay, so they've got like the sort of weathered printing in there. It's got the nice sort of, it's very sturdy, very thick cardboard on that, which is quite nice. what order to do this in. Let's do the fighter first. Regs agrees. He's like, you should do the fighter first. If I can get it out. There we go. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just push Mr. Slice down. I'm gonna push that to the side. I don't need Mr. Slice. I just saw the tape on this box. So this is the Roy Foker's VF1S Farewell Big Brother Transformable Veritech Fighter. Oh, that's pretty well detailed. Fair play. Let's have a look, shall we? Again, there's a lot of bits in here. Okay. So let's start off with the actual figure itself. Comes with a little helmet. If we can get him out. Hold on. This is very well packaged. Fair play. It's got some nice, very good joint movement on that. A lot of sort of, it looks like an old, if you're old enough to remember the old Star Wars figures. Oh, the head doesn't move. That's weird. Oh! His head comes off. His hair comes off. If you remember the old Star Wars figures, it didn't really have much in the way of mobility. This one seems to have a lot of good mobility. The head doesn't turn though, which is kind of an interesting option. So the hands turn individually. Yeah, cool. So I'm assuming that comes off. Oops. Oh, there's a display base as well. Didn't see that. Okay, so this is really tight in here. So bear with me a second. Oops. Okay. So the hair will come off. This will go on there, like so. And then I'm assuming it's quite pliable. It's quite a flexible plastic, which is a good thing because that is super tight. And then he's got his helmet on. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize it came with that, so that's actually quite a surprising little feature. And then you've got this little bit of hair, so you can like hold his wig. It's like, yeah, I can hold my hair. So let's just put that back in there. If I can get his hair off. Oh, his hair come off. So that's quite a nice little feature. I wasn't expecting that. Certainly a good level of detail to that model. Good paint job on the face. Well, it's quite a basic job, but it's a really good one. Something like that could easily just get messed up quite easily. And there's the stand with the standard sort of hole or peg for the foot. So you put the foot in there. Okay, so there's that. A little bit of plastic. Come back there. This was the worst part, is trying to put everything back in the way it came out. So I'm not going to pull all these up. Oh wow, I've not seen one of these in years. So as an 80s child, when you bought Transformer toys, they didn't come with the stickers applied. You'd have to apply the stickers yourself. That's exactly what they've done here. This is almost like a model kit, or a was it kit bashing, I think they call it. There seems to be some sort of instructions here as well, so it looks like the transformation instructions. We're not going to go through all the transformation stuff on this video because it could end up being really long. But I will briefly... Is this taped down? Yes. Bear with me while I try and get this tape off without stabbing myself, preferably. This is tricky. Okay. These companies don't like to make unboxings easy for us, do they? Okay, that's that one. Okay, to the side. There. Okay, so what we have here is different hand and weapon configurations. I'm guessing some of this goes into the transformation, like there's wheels here. So there's going to be a mode where it's going to be on the floor as like a plain version almost that's parked. Separate pair of hands. This one's got the gun in it. So it's got some nice customization options, which is pretty cool. That way. I'm guessing it's a stand as well, but I'm not 100%. Without looking through the instructions, I'm not going to really know that how it works. What we might do is I'll look through the instructions, look at how the model changes, and then film that and just splice it in here somewhere. Is this taped down as well? Or is this... No, it didn't. Cool. let me just pop these back safely into the box so they don't get lost or wrecked. And then we've got the actual model itself. Yeah, it's a stiff joint, but that's fine. So that is the actual model itself. So this is the plane turns into a robot. It's got 3 modes. It's like a half plane, half robot. Then it's a robot, or it's a plane, basically. It's got some really nice weathering on this. It feels good. The joints feel nice and tight, but not too tight. Oh, that was that. Breaking that. Oh, not breaking it, but breaking that tenseness on that joint for the first time. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm not sure. I'm not going to start pulling bits off and that right now. So that's the model. The head turns. Guessing it would stand up on its own. The legs are in the right position. Oh, it's a bit drunk apparently. It's a bit back heavy. Oh, there we go. So it could just be that. Yeah, there we go. Perfectly stands up. Perfect. Perfect. He's not drunk. You're drunk. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in here, and so we'll have a little play around with this after. Possibly film just the alt modes and things like that for it. The back of the box does have a print on it as well, so you're not just looking at the back of a cardboard box when it's in display. So if we're going to display it on the box with this there, you can see something through the back, which is cool. I like that attention to detail. There are a lot of things like that do these days. I think even some sort of Funko Pops have started doing that, which is quite nice. So it gives a nice little backdrop to it instead of just being a bit of plain cardboard, which is boring. So there's the model. Next up, ooh, nice artwork on that. So we'll go for the artwork on that first. It's got this very weathered, edges have been bashed kind of feel to it, like an old book. And it's got some nice artwork on the back of that. That's really nice. I like that. That kind of reminds me of Metroplex or Fortress Maximus from, again, Transformers. I grew up with Transformers. Anything with a sort of giant robots, it's just, that's what I'm after. I mean, Neon Genesis Evangelion is one of my favourite animes. Okay. So these are the 4 embroidered patches. Oof, they're good quality. Good quality. They're really thick. 2021. Yeah, so this was released in November last year, I believe, the box sets. We've got this one. The Robotech Defense Force. We've got the Skull Squadron. And I want you for the UN Spacy. So these are the patches that you get with it. They're really good quality. It's hard to really show how good the quality is, but it's just really thick. It's obviously got the iron-on bit at the back for easier access for people who can't sew. but this really, really well done. You can feel all the stitching on there and the embossed bits on there. That's really nice. I do tend to wear things with patches on, but I don't know if I would particularly use these on any clothing, because I wouldn't want to really damage these or devalue them. Not that I plan on ever selling any of this stuff, but I feel that it would be incomplete if I did end up losing it for whatever reason. And I think that would probably not be good for anything or anyone. Me, I mean. Okay, is anything in there? No, so it's just a spacer. And then, oh, hello. And then we have the actual box set itself. So we've got some nice artwork here. I'm not sure if that's like a screen capture that's been used for the print of the box, or if it's made to look like it's from the show. If it is made to look like it's from the show and like it's like an old looking feel to it, they've done an incredible job of it. Fair play. So we've got the front. I'm going to hold this because this is slipping out the sides there. So we've got the sides here with two of the characters. So that's Roy. I'm not sure who the lady in the green there is, so I haven't really seen a lot of it, and when I did, it was a long time ago. This back piece is amazing. That's a phenomenal piece of art there. Rags agrees. And then we've got the 3 sets itself. So you can get these 3 sets separately. Ah, okay, cool. So that's the box. Let's put that for that. Fold those in a sec, just to tidy up the desk a bit. So we've got the 3 sets. So we've got the Macross Saga. Is it going to stand? Yes. We've got the Masters Saga, and you've got the New Generation. So this is all 85 episodes of the entire series. These are available individually. You can get them. I think they're like £40 a piece if you're in Britain. So the 40, 80, 120. So if you wanted the lot and you didn't want to splurge out for this one, I ended up getting this for cheaper than it would be to get these separately. So I'm very happy with that. The quality of everything I've seen so far is so good. So even if this isn't as great as people say, I think I'm still going to enjoy it regardless, but I feel I've got my money's worth from what I've seen so far already. So we're going to just do a quick overview of these. So that's the case there. Oh, it's a shame they've used the same artwork on the inside. It would have been nice to have a different piece there, but I can understand why. Production value and cost and whatnot. Funimation digital copy code. I'm not going to show that on camera because that is a code for a product. So we've got episodes 1 to 8. We've got episodes 9 to 16. We've got episodes 17 to 24. 25 to 32 and 33 to 36 for special features. Some nice artwork on the discs. I like that they've changed the artwork for each disc. There's an artwork on the inside as well. So what I might actually do is flip that to be the outside. Maybe. Yeah, I will. I think I will, because it's got the exact same. So we've got the print and the case, the outer sleeve, and the back are identical. So I think I will flip it and put that on the outside to show that on the outside. But that'll come later on. So in terms of what I was saying earlier about the blurb, so basically, I'll just put this back in here. Okay. Experience the science fiction epic Robotech newly restored. So they've done a complete restoration on the anime. I've seen like side-by-side comparisons. They've done a great job of it. When an alien ship crashes in the South Pacific, humanity reverse engineers its robo-technology to build the warship SDF-1 and prepare for another assault. But the arrival of a new armada will kick off a generation-long war for both Earth and the cosmos. So it's very much a 80s feel sci-fi. This was made in the 80s and sort of mid to late 80s, if I remember correctly. It's phenomenal. I'm going to put this Funimation code back in here. One thing with the discs, and I've put that upside down so I can show this now. It's nice having the artwork on here. I do wish this PG icon was a bit smaller, because I feel that kind of just drags your eye straight to that. So whilst you're not necessarily going to be looking at the discs a lot, unless you're putting them in the player, I feel that kind of is a bit of an eyesore, and it's just kind of going, oh, look at the disc, oh, PG, oh, right, okay, what else is here? Kind of takes a bit of the distraction away, but that's probably just me being a bit nitpicky. So that was the first set, that was the Macross Saga. Then we've got the second part, which is the Masters Saga. So this particular one, the iconic space epic continues in Chapter 2 of the Robotech saga. After Earth's annihilation, spoilers, the survivors struggle to rebuild their planet only to face a new crisis. The Robotech Masters arrive to complete the mission that the Zentradi Armada began, to reclaim their lost technology and destroy anyone in their way. So the back of this one has a very different looking robot. Or I say robot, it's, I guess it wouldn't be a robot. Would it be a robot? What's a Gundam class does? Because wouldn't a robot insinuate artificial intelligence?
Machine.
Yeah, let's call them mechs. Let's call them mecha. I think that's generally what they sort of call them in Gundam. So no code in this one, so I guess it's one code for the lot, which is fine. But again, we've got inside's got a different piece of artwork on there. We've got episodes 37 to 43. So like they've kept disc 1, episodes 37 to 43, as opposed to going the Masters Saga, disc 1, episodes 1 through whatever. Because that way then you're like, oh, I'm on episode 39 or whatever. Right, okay, I know which one I'm going for. So we've got episodes 44 to 50 on that one. We've got episodes 51 to 57, and we've got episodes 58 to 60, and special features. That nurse looks very vicious with her. So I say she's almost enjoying the perverse pleasure of that needle being in her hands. I do not want that woman to be my nurse. Okay, and then we go on to the final part, which is the new generation. Again, there's very different mech on this particular one. Experience the intense final chapter of the Mecha Saga. There we go. Mecha Saga Robotech. Weary from war, the United Earth forces fall to the ravenous Invid. Sent to reclaim their home, Scott Bernard is the sole survivor of the futile assault. With new allies and driven to free the planet, they embark on a suicide mission. Destroy Reflex Point. So it feels like it looks like they've taken, I think it was 3 different anime which they used as the basis for this. Much in the way that Power Rangers uses footage from a show in Japan called Super Sentai. Super Sentai has been running for the best part of some 46, 47 years. But there was a particular one when Jurassic Park came out and dinosaurs were everywhere, and they still are. And Leanne loves dinosaurs now. She absolutely loves dinosaurs. But the hype of the dinosaurs and dinosaur robots, what else could you really want in a sort of a young, children's TV show? So they took the Super Sentai from that and used the Japanese footage of the people in the suits and the monsters, but they filmed whole new scenes with American actors and they put a whole different story to it. And this is very similar to that. So this is like the blueprint for what came down the line with Power Rangers, which is still running today as far as I know when. Super Sentai is definitely still running today. Dawn Brothers is the newest iteration of it. Same with things like Kamen Rider or Ultraman. They're very popular in Japan and over the world. It's just hard to get them elsewhere outside of Japan. So this is part 3, the new generation. Quickly going off that tangent. So again, we've got some nice internal artwork here, which I'll flip around into the sleeve itself. We've got episodes 61 to 67. We've got episodes 68 to 74. We've got 75 to 81. And we've got 82 to 85 and special features. So I'm really looking forward to watching through this. Again, so it's 4:3. Yeah, this is the same tech specs. 4:3 ratio, 1080p, English 5.1 surround track, that's going to be good. Because we've recently had to upgrade our surround system after our last one decided to go, nope, I don't want to work anymore, which is fun. But yeah, this is I'm really looking forward to this. It's a really good presentation. I really like the old looking feel, but it's a sci-fi. So it's something futuristic, so it shouldn't look old, but it does. So it's kind of leading into that, hey, you know, this war's been going on for years, and I really like that feel to it. It's just really nice, and the box, the artwork, and everything about this is just absolutely stunning. Really looking forward to getting into this. So without rambling on anymore, I'm going to let you guys get back to your day and stop having to see this thing on camera. But that was Robotech, the collector's edition. I said we got this from HMV. I don't think this edition was available anywhere else. I'm not sure if I showed the back of the box, but there's like a "we need you for the army" kind of thing, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this side of the box. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell as well. We've got a lot of unboxings, board game playthroughs, WWE, AEW predictions, event reactions, things like that. Give us a shout in the comments. Have you seen Robotech? Did you watch the old Macross series? I think Megazone 23 was something that was mentioned when I was looking into Robotech. Have you seen any of those, the original stuff? Or have you seen this? What would you recommend, or how would you describe this to someone who wants to get into it? You know, I haven't really seen all of it yet, so I can't really jump into it yet. But how would you do that? Hit us in the comments below, social in the description below as well. Thank you for watching, as always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.